The Dow was down over 500 points today over our inability to ink a trade deal with China. President Trump is so upset about things that he has encouraged American companies to move their operations out of China. So the question I want to analyze is, how bad a player is China? As America shuttered many of its factories over the last 30 years, China has opened many that replaced them. The idea then was that America didn't need low technology jobs. Let other less developed nations do that manufacturing. China stepped up to the challenge. Initially, they did low technology things like manufacture socks and clothes. But within the last several years, they have moved into the production of high technology items like computers and cell phones. One of the problems was that Chinese firms stole the U.S. technology to produce the high technology items. How much? Well, in 2018, for example, China was our largest trading partner. We imported about $540 billion worth of goods and exported $120 billion to China. An estimated $300 billion of the goods came to us as a result of stolen technology. In 2017, U.S. Customs and Border Protection reported that China and Hong Kong together accounted for 78% of counterfeit goods seized. Even recently, China tries to ship goods first to other nations like Vietnam and then to the U.S., hoping to evade the goods being seized or subject to U.S. tariffs. The Obama administration knew what China was doing and tried to contain China. In 2015, his administration successfully negotiated an agreement with China not to engage in cyber espionage stealing intellectual property. Yet the agreement wasn't worth the paper on which it was written. China continued to commit espionage. From 2011 to 2018, 90% of the Justice Department's cases involved economic espionage, and 2/3 of the trade secret cases were committed by China. Another example of China's bad player reputation is its ongoing tactic of paying companies subsidies, providing them tax breaks and super low interest rate loans. One American company went to China and opened a factory there because the government pledged to pay him 20% of the cost of whatever he exported. Well, if you as the owner are getting 20% off your product, you don't have to worry about selling it for very much. You can sell it for less, undercutting the competition, and still make at least 20%. Clearly, I think China is a bad player. They pledge not to steal technology, yet they steal it. They lure companies there, offer sweet deals, which no other government would condone, and do it continuously. I frankly think their value system is different to ours. I can understand both President Obama and Trump's realization that China is a bad player. I don't know when this dispute will end. I predict, though, that America will be stronger economically by doing less business with China. If you're concerned about your portfolio, give us a call at Armada Advisors, where we are charting a better course.